Mm.
Which just gets me all giddy and excited for Sunday. Finale. The end of...
Tate-san. 無事だったか。芝浦のことはさっき警察に通報があって知った。ああ。お前、これからどうするんだ。アレスに向かう。ユミがいるかもしれないんだ。何？そっか。まあ、今はあまり時間がない。話は後で聞こう。それよりもだ。先にスターダストに行ってくれ。なんだと。どういうことだ。まあ、いろいろ必要なものがあるんじゃないかと思ってな。和樹や優也に頼んで集めておいてもらったんだ。必要なものがあったら先にそこで揃えておいた方がいい。分かった。感謝する。伊達さん。ああ。じゃあまた。
Right. We've got to go to Stardust, have we? See you, yeah.
Kiryu-san, こっちです。
ああ。最後まで世話になっちまってすまないな。
そんなことはいいですから。何かと必要だと思って。これ、ホスト仲間からの気持ちです。
そうか。すまないな。
Is it? This is the no turning back moment. I'm going to spend all of these points.
Spend it all. Do we need the chemist?
We will. That's a 50th. Right. We will call it to the chemists.
When's this game set again?
2005. Got a message from Medina, haven't I? Fair play.
Kiryu ain't even a family at this fucking point.
Kiryu's not what?
Kiryu ain't even like technically in a family at this point.
No, he was banished for
killing the patriarch.
Yeah.
Which means now there's no Shimono family, is there? So. Mhm.
Arigato. Let's get out of here. Right. Once I click the button, there is no turning back until we roll credits. Oh, here it goes. Have I got to talk to Kazumi?
もう準備は整いましたか
Right, Richard.
ああ、もう大丈夫だ。
わかりました。桐生さん、もう俺たちにできることはありません。月並みなことしか言えませんが、頑張ってください。
I feel the power already coming from your
ありがとうな。
internet that you don't even have yet.
外の様子がいつもと少し違う感じがします。気をつけ
Look outside and I can just see the Richard's got this epic internet and we need to get it too. Wish the fuckers would hurry up actually and get this wire in the ground so I can at least make a start. Because just when that wire goes in the ground doesn't mean I'm going to get it. It means I can start the process.
おじさん、私なんて呼べばいいんだろう。
弓お姉ちゃんって呼ぶのか。お母さんでいいんだ、はるか。
Oh yeah, the street just became quiet. You're in bad juju now.
Not just quiet, completely empty.
おじさん。
キリュウ、あんたやら登場界の4代目から直々の褒美が出る。
4代目？
金持ちも女もな、何年ぶち込まれても釣りが来るぜ。今夜は暑いぜ。なんせ殺しのお墨付きだ。次期会長錦山さんのな。
はるか、心配するな。何があってもお前を守る。必ず弓に合わせてやる。信じてくれるな。
やっつけて、おじさん。
手加減はしねえ。死にてえ。
She's just told me to let loose.
Ah, but he hasn't fully let loose. The suit jacket is still on.
He hasn't let loose yet. Fucking paying dividends buying them power-ups now. Somebody's done a run through, you know, without leveling them up at all. On hard mode.
Oh, I'd fucking believe it. There's some insane people. There was somebody who did a broken sword run of Dark Souls, where if he played through the first, the second, and the third game, and if he died at any point, he restarted the entire franchise from the first game.
Shit. That sounds impossible.
He did it. The maker was actually upset that somebody was able to do that. The maker of the Dark Souls game was actually upset that somebody did it.
I hate fighting these because they block and do all this bullshit and chest bounce you and shit, and it's like, no, I'm sorry, but that's just not how it works. Like,
I mean, you ever tried blocking a punch?
aye, it's still painful.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why I won't do the extreme hard mode on 3, because this is what you've got to deal with. Just consistent, pure blocking all the time.
The crowd's leaving, some of the crowd's coming in. You fucking fighting a legend here. This is motherfucking kiryu.
See, what I like about the newer games is when you have a fight like this and they want to bring more people in, the actual crowd stood around you. What happens is you start taking people out and they just start walking from the outside and coming in, because it's all real time.
Yep.
It's like people crowding around you, but there's also people walking around in the distance not interested that there's a fight going on, just wanting to avoid it. Where with this, what they do is they just use people to block the edges of the street and empty the rest of it out, so that they can render as many people on screen, because obviously the limitations of hardware at the time.
Hardware.
Now if I can find it, I will use it. There it is.
Alright. Nice. Hmm.
Don't trust that cunt neither.
It was a fucking...
Snake.
Yeah, but he's the fucking, like, blast cut one, you know?
Hmm.
You gotta get to the Millennium Tower.
We do.
That's just that.
隠れてろ、はるか。こそこそしねえで出てきやがれ。
This is what we're not gonna like. Shit tons of guns.
I. You know, I've got this theory. Certain organizations that you hear about, right? And they seem to have this mysticism about them, right? Like the Illuminati, the Masons, you know? And my theory is that for all that they've existed, I don't think they've ever existed in the sense that people necessarily think that they've existed, because that's the point. They've been hyped up and mythicized so much that their only power is in the myth.
Yeah.
So they do nothing to dissuade the myth.
The myth is worse
But in
than what they
actual
actually were.
Yeah.
I see that.
I think it also applies to some other agencies and stuff like that, like, but in a lesser sense, like the CIA. Like, there's a certain, like, when you think CIA guy, like, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I get an idea of that. But I think, like, it's more... I think they're more paperwork than anything else, you know, because they were around for the Russian, you know, anti-communism, Cold War whole fucking situation. That's when, like, the FBI and CIA really, like, kicked up.
I used to
think it's similar-
fucking love sitting having proper in-depth conversations about this shit with Keith all the time, like this, and extraterrestrials, and is there anything else out there? I mean, there's obviously other things out there. To what degree they are sentient is the argument, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, that could be, like, it's very feasible that there could be, like, another alien race out there that's got similar technology level to us, maybe, you know. There could be some that are advanced, less advanced. It's crazy. The universe is massive, so why can't there just be more?
I'll tell you a stat that I thought was absolutely insane. And I don't know how true it is. I've never really researched it. But apparently there are more grains of sand on planet Earth than there are stars in the entire universe.
That's an interesting way to think about it. I suppose, in a sense, yeah, there definitely could be.
I mean, how the fuck do you actually check that stat?
Yeah, that would be insane to actually, like...
I'm confused here. I think I've got to go down here. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, let's see to go down. We need a Royale.
Yeah, I'll whack
One of these fuckers, well, two of those decide to pop at the same time, we'd go down. I think it's just nice to have that, you know, hope that there's something else, you know? Like, everybody has, like, the right to believe in whatever it is that they want to believe in.
Oh, I agree.
But I just think it would definitely be a cool concept. Do you remember that TV show where it was a detective show, and there were aliens that were on Earth, but they were like refugees from a war, and it was like one alien cop, one human cop. Remember that show?
To be honest with you, I'll have watched it, but asking me if I remember it, I have no fucking clue. If you taught me its name, I'd be able to tell you 100% yes, I know I've watched that show, or no, I don't know which show you're on about. I never got around to watching it. But without knowing its name,
is that what it's called? Yes, that is what it's called. Alien Nation. Like the guy's bald. All the aliens are bald, and they've got like these purple like tattoos on the back of their head.
you know what? I don't think I've seen it. Shockingly. Like, I was expecting to be like, yeah, I've seen it, but I don't think I've seen it.
It's on Sci-Fi. It's like a 1988 film, series. It was like an actually like a series. It's set in like LA. And it's actually like really cool because it's like you've got like the alien perspective and you've got like the human perspective. But it's also like cool because you see like you know, the alien dude, he like goes home to his wife and his kids and stuff like that, you know, and it just like really like gives you this like, you know,
I've just watched a series
just as human.
This year, and I highly recommend it. It's brilliant. Called Resident Alien, and it's about an alien that was sent here to destroy all life on Earth, but his ship malfunctions when it gets struck with lightning, and he crashes, ends up taking the form, accidentally killing a human, taking the form of that human who is a doctor, and then ends up living here for a bit whilst trying to find the components from his ship to repair it. It's really, really good. It's Alan Tudyk as well.
Is it a story where he like finds humility, or
yes,
like,
he starts by the end of the series. He finds all of the stuff to do the job. Oh shit! Better pause that. He finds the stuff to do the job, but then has this internal turmoil of, do I complete my mission or do I not? Because I've now lived among them and learned their ways and understand them and built relationships with them, and it's kind of like, does he, will he, won't he? And in the end he decides not to, but then this kid jumps on his ship when he's flying home, and the end of the series is like the kid going, are you going to take me back to my mum and dad? And it like ends, and I'm guessing series 2 is going to have to come back to drop the kid off and see how it all goes. But it's really good. I recommend it.
横浜で伊達さんに言われて気になったんです。それで自分で神宮を内定してみたら、神宮が世良とつながっていることが分かりました。あの100億は神宮の金だったんです。
そりゃ分かってる。
ですが私にはもっと別の裏があるように思えるんです。神宮はあの金を取り返して何に使うのか。
神宮の本当の目的か。
はい、別の組織とつながっているのかもしれない。東上会と MIA、 それ以外の組織の影を感じるんです。
刑事の勘ってやつか。
ええ、まあ私も伊達さんの弟子ですから。私たちも自分の目で確かめに行きましょう。
ユミ。
カズマ。はるか。
はるか。
うん、分かってる。
はるか。
お母さん。お母さんなんだよね。
はるか。ごめんね。辛い思いさせてごめんね。
お母さん。
私ね、お母さんね、 本当はあなたと一緒にいたかった。でもね、自分がお母さんだっていうことができなかったの。
いいよ、お母さん、分かってるから。私嬉しいよ。
Uncle Kaz has got you.
よかったな、はるか。
おかえりなさい、カズマ。
遅くなって悪かったな、ユミ。
Yeah, but where's the horrible, horrible twist?
なんだ。
きっと彼が来たのよ。奪われたものを取り返しに。
Alright, Nishiki, you're in the shadows. Come on, son. You've got one chance here.
久しぶりじゃないか、ユミ。それにハルカ。
お前が神宮。
こうして会うのは初めてだね、桐生一馬君。初めましてと言うべきか、さようならと言うべきか。君には苦労させられたよ。
100億を取り返しに来たのね。
ああ、そうだ。当然の話さ。それはもともと私の金だからね。それに他にもいろいろ処分しに来たのさ。
何？
はるか！
おじさん！
神宮。お前。
バカな男だ。まあヤクザなど皆こんなものか。
お前、どうして自分の娘を撃てるんだ。
仕方ないことさ。その子供は私にとって邪魔者でしかない。私の今後、いやこの国の今後のためには必要のないものなのだよ。
自分が愛した女とできた子、どうしてそんな簡単に。
カズマ、この人にはそんなこと言っても無駄よ。この人の頭の中にはそんな感情はないの。自分が出世することしか考えてない。
何を分かったようなことを言ってるんだ。私に捨てられた女に何が分かるというんだ。知ったような口を叩くんじゃない。
私には分かるわ。どうして世良さんがあなたを裏切ったか。あなたは国のため、政治のためと言って全てを切り捨てて生きている。でもね、それは全部言い訳。結局は自分がのし上がるための理由でしかない。そんな信念はすぐに嘘と分かってしまう。
ふざけるな。お前や世良ごときに私の何が分かるというのだ。
ユミ。
あなたには何を言っても無駄ね。自分が恥ずかしくないの。
随分な言いようじゃないか。でももうそんなことはどうでもいい。ここでお前らは終わりなんだからな。
そうかな。まだ終わってへんのちゃうか。
寺だ。
これで力は五分五分や。風間さんの意志はまだ生きとるんやで。なんやねん。
これだから頭のない極道は困る。やる。
どういうことやお前ら。
あなたまさか。
そうだよ。私は東上会から近江連合にくら替えしたんだ。バックの組織をな。
なんだと。
私は着々と進めていたんだ。東上会を捨てて近江連合と協力関係を築く計画をね。
そんな話俺は知らんぞ。
当たり前だ。お前は近江連合の5代目に踊らされていただけなんだからな。もう1年前から話は進んでいたんだよ。5代目と私の間でね。私は世良が私を裏切ることは分かっていた。彼は融通の利かない男だったからね。理想を求めずっと私を支援してきてくれたが、結局は現実の前にくじけたんだ。
現実だと。
ああ、そうだ。君らに政治の話をしてもわからないだろうが、国を動かすには金と力が必要なのだよ。 私にとって彼はその力だった。だが彼は変な信念のために私の理想から離れていったのだ。数年前殺してくれたと思っていたユミが生きているということを知った私はセラ、いや登場界を捨てる腹積もりでいたんだよ。
それでお前は近江連合にすり寄った。
そうだ、私は近江連合に話を持ちかけた。近江連合としては私の政治力は魅力だ。政治と裏社会、この2つを牛耳ることができたら日本を操ることなど造作もないことだからな。
もしかしてこの100億は？
ああ、近江へと渡る。私としては登場界も潰れてくれてまさに一石二鳥というわけだ。
じゃあ錦も踊らされてたっていうのか？
そうだよ、彼に100億の話を吹き込んだのは私だ。出世欲に取りつかれた若造に餌を見せて動かしただけだ。彼は見事にその役目を果たしてくれた。セラの暗殺から内部抗争までね。そしてさらに嬉しい誤算があった。君だ。君が現れてくれたおかげで登場界は崩壊寸前だ。本当にお礼を言いたい気分だよ。
シング、貴様。
悔しいだろう。だがな、もう遅い。私は近江連合と手を組み日本国のトップに立つ。近江連合は裏社会を統一し、その全ての力を私が得る。私の理想が叶うのだ。
そんなことはさせないわ。
何を言っている。動くな。何指。
もうこれであなたは私を撃てない。これが爆発すれば店の中にある100億も一緒に消えてなくなる。私は100億をあなたには渡さない。一緒に爆発してこの世から消すわ。
何をバカなことを言ってるんだ。そんなことをして何のメリットがあるというんだ。
何にも分かってないのはあなたね。人間はそんな損得感情だけじゃ動かない。もっと熱い、もっと強い気持ちがあって初めて動くものなの。昔のあなたにはそんな気持ちがあった。だけど権力を持つことや出世することにあなたは溺れたの。
何を今さら、何を言ってるんだ。
カズマ、はるかをこっちに。
これでユミとハルカには手出しできねえな、神宮。なあ神宮、世良会長はな、あんたが何を考えているかなんてお見通しだったんだよ。
何？
会長はあんたに気づいてほしかったんだ。昔の強い信念があった時のあんた自身を。だから自分の命を危険にさらしてまで100億を盗んだ。あんたから取り上げようとしたんだ。
バカな。何を根拠にそんなことを。
Because he has his will.
風間さん、頼みます。
セラ、お前これ名前が入ってねえじゃねえか。
風間さん、俺は本来登場界仕切る器じゃありません。金儲けしかできねえヤクザです。跡目は風間さんが決めてください。登場界を、極道の未来を託せる男を。
遺言状だと。
あんたは遺言状の存在を錦にちらつかせ、内部分裂を画策したんだろうが、本当にあったんだよ。会長とおやつさんが命がけで残したんだ。
うるさい。セラめ、この後に及んで私を舐めるような真似をしよって。そんなもん今となってはただの紙切れだ。
俺が死ねばなあ。だがそうはさせねえ。俺は 風間のおやっさんや世良会長が残してくれたもんを守る。俺は登場界4代目。
Damn straight. Kiryu was the chairman.